Hi, Laura. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, and oracle card advisor. Sorry it took me so long. I just been really swamped lately. Since this is a freebie giveaway, it's going to be short. I'm not going to make it real long like a normal reading. It'd be like a mini snippet reading. But I have your mom, and she's showing herself like she's all comfy, kind of kicked back on a couch. And she's showing me how you used to tuck her in. You used to tuck a blanket around her and make sure she was comfy, and that she had everything right by her side just like she needed it. So she didn't have to do anything except reach over and get her a glass, get her little blankie hugged around her. See if she's gonna, let me ask her a couple questions. Okay, I'm not going to spend a lot of time describing, so there may not be a whole lot of evidence, but there's two men standing behind her. One is younger. I'm trying to get the relationship. The younger one, 30s, 40s. Oh gosh, I stink at ages, so please don't hold me to that. Yeah, I'm trying to get a sense of who they are. The man feels like a husband type feeling. The younger male feels more like a child or somebody. It could even be a nephew, but it feels like somebody that was that close to her that she felt like a mother to them. So it doesn't have to be a blood relative to feel that way. And she's also showing a cat, and it's kind of white. All I'm seeing is the butt end of it right now. I can't. Need to turn it to the side so I can see the other color on the cat if there is any. I don't know why I'm seeing just his butt, but she's acknowledging she has this cat with her. So I'm getting the feeling. I don't know if there's any other colors on this cat. I'm just seeing the butt and the tail up in the air. That she's acknowledging she has this cat, and it used to stick its butt in somebody's face all the time. And it was also very, of course, cats are that way anyway, aloof, like, maybe I'm not so cuddly. I'll just walk away from you all the time. Sorry. She's shown me that this older male was waiting for her. I believe it's the same older male, was waiting for her when she left. And she shows him like if she was laying in a bed, to the right, back almost behind the bed. And at some point, she reached her hand out to him. She saw him before she left. She was ready. She was comforted by him being there. She knew it was going to be okay. And then back here behind her, laying in this bed, is a beautiful angel that brought peace and comfort and guidance to make sure everything went smooth. She said you needed to know that she's okay. And she goes back to the couch where she's got the blanket around her, and she said, I feel like that. I just feel all nice and comfy and warm and cozy. And she puts a big smile on her face, and happy and healthy. She said there is no pain up here. And she said it was truly fine when I left. It was time. So She's trying to make a big point of letting you know she's okay. She wants you to be comfortable with that. She says right now it's time for you to work on you. She pointed at you. It's time for you to work on you. It's time for you not to worry about me or anybody else, no other family. You are to work on you and loving you. Oh, and then I see in big letters the word guilt. Letting go of any guilt you have and forgiving yourself. She says for things that you think you did wrong, but you didn't really do them wrong. But you feel like you did them wrong. You feel like it's your fault. She said she wants you to let go of that. And she's showing your heart growing. She wants your heart to grow and not be sad. And then she showed a crooked line through it. Not be broken. Because the more you love yourself and forgive yourself, and we really truly have to forgive ourselves. And I know, I struggle with it too. I totally understand. The more we love ourselves and forgive ourselves, the more our light shines, and the more those people that you want in your life come back to you. As long as it's not an ego love. I hope you understand what I mean. But she's saying forgive, forgive, forgive. Forgive any words that they've said. But most of all, forgive the words that you've said to yourself. She wants you to go take that bubble bath. Cry. Bawl your eyes out. And then she's showing when you get up and you dry off, go, I am a good person, and look in the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself. She said that's very, very important. She says extremely important. She says you're a good worker. You care about other people, but you care so much, you give so much of yourself away. She said, it's time for you right now. The rest will fall into place. It's time for you. It's time for you to find you. Find out who you are without all the drama and distractions around you. And she comes back behind me and she kissed me on the back of my head. I'll bend down just, I don't know how this video might show up shorter, I don't know. But right on the back of my head. And she gave me a kiss and she said she does that to you. So you will feel, at some point, it might feel like a bug crawling. It might feel like somebody's just touching your hair, or like a bug crawling across the top of your hair, but it'll be right back here. They like to try to show the exact place, so when you feel that, you know it's them. She says, like if you're sitting on the side of the bed and you kind of have your head down, like maybe you're sad or you're thinking of things that are making you sad. She goes to your right side. I know, the video makes it look backwards. This is my right side. And she literally, sorry, got new teeth. I don't talk too well sometimes. But she sits down next to you and she leans her head on your shoulder. And she's showing she's touching right here, that her head is laying right there on your shoulder. So you could feel it, a tingling, a warmth, maybe just a little pressure, maybe almost like, how do I explain it? It's not like skin touching skin. It's energy. You'll just feel something a little different, but it won't feel like me touching it myself. She says she's showing you with some slippers on your feet and a bathrobe sitting on the side of the bed. She said you need to crawl in that bed and you need to get some sleep. She wants you to get some sleep, and she watches over you while you're asleep. Now, she wants me to stress to you, she can hear you. It's like she's in the next room. You just can't see her. You can't hear her. Yet right now you need, somebody like me to hear her. She can hear you. She can feel the love that you send her. Oh, now she's got a whole bunch of little hearts floating up. So talk to her. Talk to her. Ask her to help you open some doors or help you to heal some things. And then allow her to help. Allow her to bring whoever she needs to bring in. And you won't see them probably. And you may not feel anything, but they cannot override your free will choice. So ask. Say, please. Be grateful. Oh, and she goes like this. She goes, you have so much to be grateful for. You have so much. You don't have a mansion, but you have so much to be grateful for in your life. She says, never, ever forget that. So talk to her. Be open to feeling the kiss and the head on the shoulder. I've been asking him lately to show me some besides the same thing everybody else gets, which is butterflies and feathers, but she showed me both. So you will be seeing a butterfly, and it may be on the internet, it may be on a billboard, it may be on a bumper sticker. Doesn't matter how it shows up. And then she showed me one single white feather. Oh, she shows a black tip on the end of it. And it will appear in the weirdest places. You'll be walking along. I even get them in my house. I can be walking through the house and I can walk through the same spot 10 times, and all of a sudden there's a feather laying there. Where'd that come from? So you're going to find them in a weird places, just out of nowhere. Even if you're walking from your car to your house and you feel drawn to look down, that something tells you kind of in your head to look down, and you see a feather in front of you, pick it up and take it with you. Sure, there's bird feathers everywhere outside, but when you're drawn to it and you feel your head pulled this way, you feel like you need to look down there and it's there, that's clearly from her. And when you get these, you say, I love you, Mom, thank you, I acknowledge it, I see it, bring me more. And you'll start getting a whole bunch more. She says that, and she's showing me that your bedroom again. She says you felt heat in your bedroom. Not from the furnace, but heat. Not from a hot flash. That you felt heat, and that's her. That was her energy, and she was trying to, well, I'm not exactly sure what she was trying to do, but she's trying to show you that she's there with you. She says, I'm going to bring the old man along too. So no, she's safe, she's comfy, she is with loved ones and a cat. And when I said cat, I see I see the word bingo. So I don't know if it's related to the cat. I stink at names. Sometimes it's just a bee name. Or she liked to play bingo, or you do. I'm not exactly sure where she was going with that word. Anyway, this is your free mini reading. So I hope it brings you some peace. I hope you got a little bit of something to validate in there. Hopefully maybe the cat will validate it or something. And watch for those signs and watch for feeling her. And talk to her. She wants you to talk to her. She listens. She listens, so babble away. I know my Bob, when I rattled too much, he would just turn me off. He'd be back later, though. Okay, much love to you. Let me know. I hope you enjoy. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, and oracle card advisor. See ya later.